What if I told you that one of Earth's deadliest animals looks like an adorable little fluff ball? Or that there's a fish in Australia that can literally walk on land and climb trees? Australia is not just home to weird animals. It's home to creatures so bizarre, so alien, so unlike anything else on the planet that scientists are still scratching their heads. Today we're going deep into the wild to meet some of Australia's rarest, strangest, and most jaw-dropping animals. And trust me, some of these will genuinely break your brain. Let's go. 45 million years, one continent, zero rules. First up, and this one sets the tone perfectly, the platypus. When European scientists first saw a platypus specimen in 1799, they were convinced it was a hoax. They thought someone had sewn a duck's bill onto a beaver. And honestly, can you blame them? Here's what makes the platypus one of the most unique animals on Earth. It's a mammal, but it lays eggs. It has a beaver-like tail, duck-like bill, and webbed otter feet. The males have venomous spurs on their hind legs that can cause excruciating pain in humans. And here's the one that really melts brains: they hunt using electroreception. The bill detects the electrical fields generated by the muscle movements of their prey. They hunt blind with their eyes closed, using electricity. Oh, and they don't have a stomach. Food goes straight from their esophagus to their intestines. They're just built different. Most people have never heard of a quoll, and that's a shame, because the quoll might be the coolest animal you've never seen. There are 4 species of quoll in Australia, and they are the continent's largest native carnivorous marsupials. Basically the cats of the bush. They have striking spotted coats, sharp teeth, and a ferocious appetite for insects, small mammals, birds, and reptiles. But here's the heartbreaking part. Quolls are critically endangered in many parts of Australia. The introduction of foxes, cats, and the invasive cane toad, which is toxic when eaten, has devastated quoll populations. They've disappeared from much of mainland Australia entirely. What's fascinating is that, like many marsupials, baby quolls are born the size of a grain of rice and crawl to their mother's pouch to finish developing. Tiny, yet fierce. Welcome to the outback, where even the lizards look like they were designed by a fantasy artist. The Thorny Devil, or Moloch horridus, is a small lizard covered head to toe in sharp spines, giving it the appearance of a miniature dragon. But despite looking terrifying, it's completely harmless to humans. Those spines are purely defensive, a nightmare for any predator foolish enough to try swallowing one. Now here's the part that blows everyone's mind. The Thorny Devil drinks through its skin. It doesn't sip water like we do. Instead, the spaces between its scales act like a network of tiny channels. Capillary action draws moisture from the sand and dew directly into its body, channeling it straight to its mouth. It can stand in damp sand and essentially vacuum up water through its feet. It also has a fake head, a fleshy knob on the back of its neck that it dips forward when threatened, presenting the decoy to confused predators. Forget what you think you know about birds being cute and harmless. The cassowary is a living dinosaur, and it is not to be messed with. Standing up to 1.8 meters tall and weighing up to 60 kilograms, the cassowary is the second heaviest bird in the world. It has a vibrant blue and red neck, a bony helmet-like casque on its head. And here's the part to remember. Each foot has a dagger-like claw up to 12 centimeters long, which it uses to kick with incredible force. Cassowary attacks on humans, while rare, can be fatal. But here's the twist. This killer is actually one of Australia's most important ecological engineers. Cassowaries eat fruit and disperse seeds through the rainforest in their droppings. Some rainforest trees can only germinate after passing through a cassowary's gut. Without them, entire sections of the Daintree rainforest ecosystem would collapse. Terrifying and essential. Classic Australia. This one is almost criminally underrated. The Numbat is a small, fox-faced marsupial with stunning rusty red fur striped with white bands. It looks like it was hand-painted. And its superpower? It eats almost nothing but termites. Up to 20,000 termites per day, using a long, sticky tongue that can dart in and out of its mouth 4 times per second. What makes the Numbat truly unique among marsupials is that it's active only during daylight hours. Almost all other Australian marsupials are nocturnal. It's also one of Australia's most endangered mammals. Only around 1,000 individuals are estimated to remain in the wild. It is the faunal emblem of Western Australia, the state's official animal. Conservation programs, including fox baiting campaigns and predator-proof sanctuaries, are working hard to bring their numbers back. If you've never seen a leafy sea dragon before, prepare to have your idea of animal completely rearranged. The leafy sea dragon looks exactly like a piece of drifting seaweed. Its body is covered with elaborate leaf-shaped appendages that make it one of the most remarkable examples of camouflage in the animal kingdom. It doesn't swim so much as it floats, drifting with the current, invisible to predators and prey alike. Like seahorses, its cousins, the male is responsible for carrying and nurturing the eggs, which are attached to a special brood patch on his tail. He carries up to 250 eggs at a time. And get this, they have no teeth, no stomach. They suck up tiny shrimp and sea lice whole through a long tube-like snout. They have to eat almost constantly to survive. Australia has been isolated from the rest of the world's land masses for around 45 million years. That's 45 million years of evolution going in its own wild direction, producing animals that drink through their skin, hunt with electricity, and disappear into seaweed. Every single one of these creatures is a reminder of just how creative and unpredictable life on this planet can be. But here's the sobering reality. Many of these animals are endangered. Habitat loss, invasive species, and climate change are pushing them closer to the edge every year. Conservation isn't just important, it's urgent. If today's video made you fall in love with even one of these creatures, share it. Because the first step to saving something is knowing it exists. Which country should we cover next? Comment below. I'll see you in the next one.